Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
So there's raised beds and in-ground beds, Shota. Let's kind of differentiate what those are and the pros and cons.
All right, so an in-ground bed, just like it sounds, is going to be an in-ground bed, which is in the ground. So you till the soil, remove the soil, add the soil, planting it in the ground. The perks of that is that's how we've been, as humans, have been doing it for thousands of years, and it's relatively inexpensive. You just pick a corner and add some soil amendments like compost or our super mixed fertilizer or nutrients of your choice, put plants or seeds in the ground, and you're on your way. The cons to that are that here in Arizona, we deal with Bermuda grass, or you might be in an area where you have pests like rodents that can get into an in-ground garden and absolutely decimate it over the course of a weekend. And then we go into raised bed gardens, which are incredibly popular. I personally really love raised bed gardens for a backyard just because it's a lot easier to work in. You don't have to deal with the weeds or the Bermuda grass the same way. You don't have to deal with the pests as much because it's a lot easier to keep them out. And they're really easy to set up. And over time, with a little work, you can move them around or organize them, where you can start small and just add to it as you learn more and more about your space. Now, the hard part about raised bed gardens here in Arizona is the soil temperature, and how as soon as we put soil above the ground in a container, we're exposing it on 5 sides and not just the soil surface. If you think about soil temperature in the ground, it slowly warms up in the summer, slowly cools down in the winter, and it's relatively consistent. But as soon as you put that in a raised bed container above ground, you are now subjecting that soil and that soil temperature to the drastic temperature changes we see here in Arizona.